Welcome to Atlanta, jacking hammers and bows. Back to the mackin' and jacking the clothes. Adolescents packing the foes. A knock on the door. Who is it? I would happen to know, the one with the flow. Who did it? It was me, I suppose. JD in the rolls and Luda's in the cut.
The exposing era of battle rap is fully upon us.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to concentrate on the bullshit.
And not the actual.
And not
yeah.
Right. Now you're starting to see a readjustment with all the flagging and everything like that. Now everybody's starting to snap back like, all right, well, you know.
Yeah.
And that's something, you know, we all have a way of existing in this culture together and making it bigger. Because if we're not careful, an entity is going to come in. The corporation, whatever, Showtime, HBO, Netflix, Amazon, anything. And they're gonna figure out how to take this away from us. You saw it with the Slim Shady, the Slaughterhouse Eminem. I can never remember the name of this.
It wasn't memorable.
That's the problem. You had Mook vs. Lux on that card.
Yeah, and that was not even a battle rap crowd either. So
no, it's not. It's not, and that's the problem. You took the power. You saw it with Lush and Alki David.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay, they tried to do this event where Alki had taken all the power out of the artist's hands. The guys who, you got to remember that these guys are we are the culture. We built this culture. Just some kids, just some guys, just some people that just got together and started doing events. You took the power out of the people who created it and tried to take over, but y'all didn't know what y'all was doing. And that's why both of those events were epic failures. Hollow to Don versus Joe Budden is like one of the most cringe-worthy battles to ever watch.
Yes.
It's painful for me to watch that.
It is. The whole event was. I mean...
Let's just be honest. I'm known for keeping it 1,000 because y'all end up either hating me or loving me for it.
Say it.
That event was trash.
It was. I don't even count that loss for looks.
No, I don't count that battle.
Yeah.
That battle never happened in my head.
Exactly.
That battle never happened. The only time I've ever seen a worse battle with Mook is Mook and Solomon in 5 fucking rounds. URL, don't you ever in your motherfucking life ever do that again. That was one of the worst battles I have ever seen, and it is an hour fucking long.
Yeah.
Of just painful sitting through it like.
Yeah, just that was one of the worst battles I've ever seen. And
you know,
between two legends, that was the worst.
That was not pulled off very well. Justin, how you feel about some of the stuff, the changing of the guard you're seeing though, bro? Like, can we say that RBE has...
Yeah.
You watched it this weekend, right?
Of course. Yes, very... Hey, man.
We both had D.E. Crow on the B-Magic battle. Congratulations, Magic, on finally getting through 3 rounds.
Finally. And too bad I was asleep. I went to sleep during that shit. But I'm going to rewatch it, but... Still lost. He still lost.
Do you feel like RB's taking over?
I believe RB is in the top 3. I don't know about taking over just yet because we still got Born Legacy coming up and Survivor Series and Gnome. So, but I don't know. I gotta see the RB's next card with Mook on it, with Mook and Verb. And
I hear there's some pretty interesting. I hear there's some really interesting battles going down.
Yeah.
I heard a rumor that Daylight and Lux is supposed to.
Man, I don't want to see that shit. I want to see Daylight and no. I want to see Lux and JC.
Do you really?
Yes. I think JC it's JC.
You think he's earned it, even with the last questionable? Okay. You think Verb deserves Mook? He lost to Pat Stay.
Yes, and he lost to Gems and Twerk and he had debatable with B-Dot though. Does that count? No? Okay, well, no.
1 out of 4? Yo, shout out to Verb. I fuck with Verb, but you know, and you bloggers, y'all not low. Okay, I've watched all y'all's blogs. Okay, y'all gotta quit bringing up he's a vegan. I want to know who the originator of that shit was. Which one of you motherfuckers was talked about how he needs to eat meat because then all y'all jumped on the train, and every blog I've watched about this battle, y'all mentioned him being vegan.
Being vegan and being woke and all this other. That's around the time he battled James and he lost.
Yes.
So if okay, let's.
But that's like the background of it, and the brief history. You got like the questions. I'm sure you have some things that don't hold back.
Don't hold back.
Don't hold back.
Let's go back to you putting events together, or whatever. So, what's the most money?
We're all over the place. Right?
I know. It's all good. It's all good. What's the most money you lost in an event?
You're an asshole. Yo.
No, I mean,
His camera cuts off?
No. I mean, any event.
We fade.
No. I mean, any event.
Yeah.
No matter what, no matter the league. This is the most money you lost in an event. Period. Doesn't matter the league. Doesn't matter the time. Just how much.
Most money I lost at once. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it a stack on this one. And one event was Revelations.
And that's coming now. So you already said that though.
I've never really. Because I don't really classify it as a loss. Because of what it did for the league and the opportunities that it provided. I judge losses differently. I look at a loss like, yo, this didn't do shit for nobody.
Yeah. But it actually did shit for the league.
But it did shit. Look at what Severe did. He battled Clips, had a great battle in. He took off.
Yes.
Look at Bricks and Jeffrey.
Mm-hmm.
Since that battle, Bricks hasn't lost a battle. Bricks is just taking on. He's over there doing the King of the Dot thing, same as Severe.
That's true.
Smooth been getting booked on a regular basis since the drugs battle.
Yeah, and the subscriber count went up. And
subscriber count went up. Views went up.
So it's not real.
Bloggers were talking about it.
Yes.
And we got like Piper Boy had dropped something, and that was weird to see. That was weird to see. He had dropped a blog about the card, and a lot of people I think started talking about it. Like Jim's brought it up.
Yeah.
Jim started going in on Goods about battling me, bro. If I'm not one of the biggest marketing geniuses, I don't know. I knew when we sat down and talked to Goods. Mm-hmm. He said, "Why do you want me to battle you?" I said, "Because nobody's gonna expect it. Nobody's gonna see it coming. It's going to bring good, bad. It's just going to bring attention to the event because
get people talking. Like who? Yeah, what? Like who is this?
It pissed a lot of people off. Oh, Chris doesn't care about his battlers. He took the biggest plate. Chris should have given that opportunity to somebody else. But would you have cared as much? Would you have cared as much?
That's crazy. You're right.
Goods versus whoever, would you have cared as much if it wasn't me?
No,
would there have been, I'm not saying that I brought people in the building, but Vada Fly came down because he was really, really curious. Like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? So he was really, really curious about, it garnered attention. And that's the thing that's one of my favorite things about Revelations is we didn't just concentrate on the names that we brought into battle guys. Mm-hmm. We started looking at other things that would shake shit up, from Lush hosting it to having the Goonies in the building. That was the first reunion with Drugs and Twerk and all them. They actually Drugs just got back with the Goonies and everything at that event. You know what I'm saying? Like, you had John in the building, you had T-Top in the building, you had Clone, you had just a lot of, you had Joe. A lot of y'all don't know, Joe was in the building. Joe came down and nobody recognized him. Nobody recognized him.
It's not like he fit in, though.
But I'm just saying there's a lot of people that came down just because they were intrigued.
Yeah.
And that is what the idea of Revelations was supposed to be.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So I can't count that as a loss. Now, as far as money lost in a battle, in an event, where I was just like, well, fuck. Based on certain agreements, based on certain agreements and what was supposed to get run back, I'd either say Close Range or Southern Crown. The first one.
Now, around how much money are we talking?
10 grand?
Damn it. Does that do something? There's something to your passion in battle rap as far as like booking events and stuff. Does that? I know it kind of hurts your family because it's your own personal money that you're.
Look, man, I know the risk when I'm going into it. For me, if I didn't have it to handle that situation, I wouldn't have done it.
Of course.
I don't put my battle rap ventures don't affect my family.
Yeah.
When you take a hit like that, you got to kind of restructure, recover, reinvent, rebuild, and kind of view everything, which is why you saw Revelations happen, and then we've done smaller events. You haven't seen Any Given Sunday, and you haven't seen we rolled the dice and went for it.
And,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
And so for me, I have a lot of things that I love. None is more important than my family.
Of course.
And the minute that this becomes a hassle on them, I'll be done. My wife I'm very fortunate. My wife supports me in everything I do, my ventures, my hobbies. I got more sneakers than most people have ever owned in their life. And she never tells me to stop. You know what I'm saying? She just she knows that's my thing. I'm one of those guys that is very, very fortunate, man. Shout out to my wife, Nikki. I love you, baby. Shout out to my kids. They love it. My daughter, Bree, she watches. She's a fan of people. My 6-year-old, now 7, Brooklyn, is a huge Math Hoffa fan.
Why math? Out of all people, why math?
Her name's Brooklyn.
Battle
she ever sees is that's what Brooklyn do. So,
okay.
So a couple years
funny.
ago, Brooklyn was running around screaming, "You don't got bars like that."
That's hilarious.
And you know what Brooklyn do? So we're at Cold War.
Yeah.
We're at Cold War. Where Math and Cortez battled.
The 2-on-2, right?
Yeah, the 2-on-2.
Yeah.
Math Hoffa sent my daughter a video. Wishing her a Merry Christmas.
Wow.
Called on New Year's. So Math might be one of my favorite people in battle rap, man,
wow.
to be honest. Math really does care about family and everything like that. And I tweeted him this video, like, there's a tweet that he put out and retweeted a bunch of times, and it's my daughter, of saying, how Brooklyn do.
That's crazy.
You ain't got bars like that. He sent a message to her, that I didn't make public, but he's like, Brooklyn, I heard you here. I heard you got bars like that. Merry Christmas. And these are the things behind the scenes that y'all don't get to see. Everybody's so quick to down Math about certain things, man, but
he's a really good guy.
He's a really good guy. I've known the guy for a long time. I've known the guy for a very long time.
Man, could we get Math on an ABR card?